And let's begin. Goes to anything you want to add to what we talked about a short while ago?
No, thank you.
Choose a representative for you. Don't choose Sue yet. Don't choose Erica yet. Let them kind of settle in a little more.
Marta, would you like to represent me? Thank you.
Thank you, Marta. And I know you know how I like to do this, Marta, but name it for everybody else. If you can come in and stand and find your place, and just check and see how close you are, how far you are, emotions, sensations, eyes open, eyes closed. Maybe something in your space jumps out at you. So allowing your awareness, really just allowing. We really don't know what wants to show up. So allowing fully whatever the field needs to show. Goes to choose a representative for your power.
Silver, could you represent my power, please?
And choose a representative for your light.
Iona, can you please represent my light? Thank you.
So if you can all change your names, that is helpful to me. I certainly appreciate it. And then again, finding your space as you just allow these roles to come in, and without us knowing what wants to show up, how close, how far you are from the computer, which direction you face, emotions, sensations, body position, hand position, eyes open, eyes closed. So whatever wants to appear. And goes to his rep, what shows up there for you, Marta, for that one?
I feel my body is really tense. My heart is beating fast. I have a slightly difficulties with breathing. I'm kind of like nervous. I have a tendency to walk around just because I'm kind of like nervous, and yeah, I cannot find a place at the moment for myself. Trying to find the place who can relax me a little.
Thank you. Go ahead. Do you have more to say?
Just I wanted to add, I'm cold. I'm cold.
Thank you. Goes to his power. What shows up there, Silver?
I feel very strong. My lower half feels very powerfully, physically strong. Immediately, I put my arms up as if this is the source of my power, or a source of my power, a very strong connection. I'm not sure who to, but, you know, upwards. Feeling confident. Yeah, feeling good.
Thank you. Goes to his light. What shows up there?
It started with some kind of pressure in the abdomen, but then I started to feel like my body to go in a circle somehow. And then at the beginning, I could look down, but once the rep talked about the feeling forward, I tried to look at. So I felt like I'm connecting with the.
When what? You broke up.
When once the rep talked about that she's feeling forward, I started immediately to look towards her, like I felt like I'm connecting over
You
there.
you started feeling what?
Then I'm connecting with the rat, with Costa, when she spoke.
Thank you. Goes to herself. How are you?
I'm good. I I realized that I've been trying to change the position of my laptop so I can see my rep better, but then I realized that it's not about the position of my laptop. But yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I was kind of in the darkness a little bit. There's a glowing thing on the middle of her shirt, which would represent a light, and the arms were crossed over it. Julia, can you bring in the spiritual realm support that Gozda's power is connected to?
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm going to name you Power Connection on the other side. If you could change your name to represent that, please. So everyone just notice we're bringing in another rep. So just notice if anything impacts, it may not. But just if it does impact the field, just letting us know. So maybe a second. Now we're moving again. Yeah, it goes to his light.
I started to feel joy and light and like jumping up as you brought the power connection.
Thank you. Yeah, stay with that. Let's see what happens. Goes to his rep. How are you? Any changes? Anything else to share?
I'm just looking at the ghost power and ghost light, and I see them dancing like in the same rhythm, and I'm kind of like trying to do the same. I don't know why, but it's kind of interesting, and I feel the connection with a ghost light. Yeah, like stronger connection.
Thank you. Power, any change?
No, I feel like I have a forward movement, you know. I feel very, very strong, very powerful.
Yeah, just say I am very strong.
I'm very strong.
Power connection on the other side, like beings on the other side, whatever. Julia, what shows up as the resource there?
Yeah, immediately like a lot of energy through my body, sort of like up and down, and then it's sort of like cleared, and now I'm feeling a little less sure. Moving like this feels good. Can you say more about like what I am supposed to be here? Like other side.
Yeah, let's see what shows up. My intent was to bring you in as if we plug into the wall, it's connected to the energy source. So my intent was that you would be the energy source, but you may not show up as that. So just trusting whatever.
Yeah, it feels like slightly clouded, but I can kind of keep tracking.
No,
I'm
just
aware of, like there's a really bright light right here, and that feels like relevant.
thank you.
Just want to add that moving is relaxing me, and I have this urge of moving and moving my body and moving around. It gives me more calmness.
Thank you. Gozda, how are you?
I'm kind of tense with the power connection other side. I have fear of being judged. And I'm more drawn to I think it's an eye behind her. So I feel like I'm being watched. But then again, the first syllabus of my name is I. And we have traditionally in Anatolia, the evil eye for protection. So it's kind of like throwing me off, like I'm trying to find my place in that. Am I being watched, or am I being watched to be judged, or am I being protected?
Gozda's power.
Yeah, I don't feel any particular connection to the whatever she's named, the power connection on the other side.
Yeah, it's representing something else then. Yeah, what's happening, Julia, for that role? Just allowing whatever wants to show up. No judgments.
Yeah, honestly, I keep trying to like check into the other side. It feels like it could be this up down thing, and also distracted.
Great,
It's
just
not
love.
like
Just
a
allow.
solid connection, but I mean, being here with my eyes closed feels like a little, yeah, feels like better. When Gozda said judged or watched, I felt that, yeah, like that self-conscious a little bit. So who knows what I am. I don't know if I feel solidly like I'm that like power cord.
Thank you. Yeah, no, don't be that. Just be whatever shows up. Gozda, would you choose a... Actually, I think I might choose this one. Lika, can you come in as the relevant darkness? There's just so much darkness in your frame, Gozda. Your rep's frame. Relevant darkness. Let's just see if it's having any impact. I want to rename you, Julia. And just try this name on and see if like, oh yeah, I could be that, or no. I want to rename you Lack of Power. Could we rename you that?
Yeah. Am I
Great.
doing?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Go ahead and represent that. I'm going to further rename you. I'm going to further rename you Gozda's Lack of Power. And just allow that to come into the field. Vasuda, can you bring in high vibration cosmic helpers? More coming in to protect the field, but also to guide, help support me also, guidance. Let's give them a place and bring their energies into the field for us. Keep us safe, protect us, help us see any blind spots, shift the energetics for us. Okay, who needs to, that goes to his rep, what's happening? Just like saw that light reflecting off the glasses. It was kind of a little freaky. Goes to his rep.
As soon as God that somebody is watching, my body froze. I stopped moving. I just don't want to move. I'm kind of like, I'm very tense, and I have a feeling I want to hide, or just not moving so nobody will see me if I'm not going to move. but my body is more tense now.
Thank you. And that was when someone's watching was named. Thank you. Goes to his lack of power. Julia, when we do that, what shows up there?
My body is, like a little more nausea. When Ghosto's rep said hiding, that felt like, keeping my eyes closed and only sometimes like looking at all of you on the screen feels safer. But yeah, switching like my role, I was like trying to like be this power cord, and then it was like, okay, now you're nothing. Okay, now you're a lack of power, and it felt like this kind of fall, and then also like, so like the lack of power is so familiar, comfortable, familiar for like me, but just like also now feeling it versus trying to feel into like the higher vibration connection. So comfortable, but also, ugh.
I want you look around. I want you to look around on the screen and someone who's not represented. I want you to choose someone to represent. Maybe they're already represented, but if not, I want you to choose someone to represent the one who's watching. Let's give that a place.
You want me to choose that, or?
Yeah, I want you to look around. Maybe they're already in the field, but if not, I want you to see who you're drawn to, and we can open up to anyone at this point.
I think Cecilia.
Cecilia, is that okay to represent? Thank you. Cecilia, maybe, I don't know what this role is, but just don't take it on 100%. You know, just allow it to have a place. Could be a low vibration role. So just want to make sure that we're not representing those roles with our entire being. Always good to have our protectors and stuff like that around us. Okay, relevant darkness. What shows up there, Lika?
You know, from the start, the constellation started before you even chose me. I felt like I had like a robe and something cape like here on my head as well. And it was like a black color, but it had shimmers on it. And now I feel then when you chose me, I'm like, oh yes, that's me. But I feel like I am hovering over Gozdi, you know, and I'm like, I have a powers and I feel like people call me a witch, but I don't want anything bad, but I cannot go either down or up. I'm stuck somewhere. I need someone to claim me or release me.
Thank you. Great. Just stay with that one. Just really giving that one a place. Thank you so much. Who else needs to share? Yeah, Gozdi's light.
As you made the change and brought more people in, I felt like I need to come closer to Gozde and bring her in the light. And also I didn't feel the joy that much. I felt like my arms are starting to get frozen from here down. And I didn't feel like moving that fast, but I felt like I need to come closer, like Gozde rep needs my light. And in my mind was saying, come in the light, like to stay in the light.
Thank you. Sue, I want you to bring in a helpful, maybe helpful, hopefully helpful, angels of all loving realms. Thank you. And just bring that energy into the field. And if they ever have any guidance, thoughts, wisdom, please bring that up. Who needs to speak? High vibration cosmic helpers.
I just needed to broaden my stance to create a larger circle of protection. So I'm really standing with my, with trying to take up as much space as possible. There needs a lot of protection needs to come in. That's the feeling that I'm getting.
Great. Thank you. And we'll bring in some more through Sue, hopefully.
I just want to add that It calls the light when she speaks. I mean, she's like warming my heart, and I would like to go toward her, but she seems it to be like so far away from me. And at this moment, the closest is the relevant darkness. I don't know, the witch, but she's like so familiar. She seems to be very familiar. I know her, but I'm like, I would love to go toward the lightness, but something is just, it's not a time. It's like far.
Thank you. Sue, I'm going to energetically move you just to your right about 2 feet. Feels like you should be standing in front of those white drawers, not to block them, but it's almost like there's even more support back behind you. Feels like they're coming through. And if that resonates as true and you can allow it, then follow it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Goes to lack of power. What's happening for that one?
Disconnected, kind of floating, like some who am I energy, and then some nausea. But feels good to kind of like hold here. And yeah, disconnect. Yeah, I'm like hearing people, but I'm not like, it feels like very far away.
Thank you. Goes to power. Anything you want to add? Change?
Yeah. Now I feel like I'm ready. I'm a little bit bored even, I'm ready. I'm very strong. Something is creeping in. There's something in the periphery that doesn't feel good. And for a while, I keep looking back. It's like behind me, at a distance, hidden, there is something potentially malevolent.
Which, are you looking to the right side, specifically to the right side?
I naturally turn to the right.
Yeah, thank you.
Behind. It's I think it's following me. I need to check it out. It's hidden right now, but I know it's there. And I do feel now like shivers because there are things in the field that don't feel good. So I'm on more alert. When I look at the relevant darkness rep, I don't feel particularly threatened, but I know it's, yeah, I got to keep an eye on that as well. It feels okay at the moment, but yeah, I'm aware that I need to keep an eye on that.
I want you to choose someone to represent, and then angels will come to you, and then Cecilia, I'll check in with that one. I want you to choose someone to represent the hidden darkness. And yeah, let's do that first.
Jen.
Who is it?
Jen.
Thank you. So Jen, if you could rename to the hidden darkness. Jen, don't take it on 100%, take it on 50%, and have your own guides and helpers with you to keep you safe. Angels of all living realms. Sue, what shows up there for them?
I'm not feeling any connection to angels. I'm actually feeling kind of anxious and like I want to curl in on myself and like that I'm very small. If it's relevant, when you asked Julia to bring in the one who was watching, I felt a surge of power. And I thought I was going to be chosen for that because I just like, yeah, that. But in this angels, I'm just feeling small and
yeah. Let's have you represent
relevant darkness.
Let's have you represent the one who is watching also, and then let me check in with Cecilia and see what's happening there. So, Steph, can you change the name there? Cecilia, what's happening for that one?
Yeah, I'm feeling really light and indifferent. I just, I don't feel any emotions. I feel light, and there's so much light around me. I'm drawn to the light, and I'm not really connected to anyone here. I would say the only person would be Gazda's rep. I feel like she only needs to move to her right a little bit to get a little bit more into the light. But you know, if she doesn't, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm indifferent. But I can see that she has to go at her own pace, at her own timing. So I'm just kind of watching, amused.
Yeah, Cecilia, I want you to change your name to whatever it feels like you're representing. But I would ask, that feels like a helpful energy. So whatever is showing up there.
I have no idea what I would be representing.
Let's change you just to light, Light, and bring that into, help to bring that into the field. I want more resource since the angels didn't come in. Steph, can you represent loving beings?
Actually, I was going to ask you if I can come in as Arcturians.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah, I was wondering, I was feeling into the words of it, but yes. So again, just trying to bring in more light, since it's been named a couple of times that there's some significant, perhaps, shadows. And Cecilia, anytime that role energy has something for us, let me know. Let me know. Anything needs to be seen, whatever. Okay, Ghosta's power, yes.
Yeah, I'm really on edge now. I'm really on high alert, and I'm looking for what it is that's out there. I think there are more than one thing. They're hiding, they're lurking. Yeah, feel very cold. High alert.
So when you look at the screen, Ghosta's power, and you see where Jen was, the hidden darkness, and where Lika is relevant darkness, are you drawn to either of those? Not drawn like in a way of connection, but drawn that, oh, there's charge there?
Relevant darkness, I can see she feels like a known quantity, or like not threatening to me at all. Can cause some trouble, but as long as I can see her, which I can, I'm not really bothered at the moment by her hidden darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's completely unknown.
Try
I have no idea what that
words, like that's the one that scares me. If it's true, change the words as you need. That's what I'm frightened of. I don't know.
Yeah, that one. That one disturbs me and worries me, and yeah, I could be a threat.
Yeah. Thank you.
I feel like could be wielding a sword that could stab me.
Interesting.
I'll
show you guys something that's gonna freak you out. So this is a weird little place that I'm staying in. And so I'm gonna show you this. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Let's see. There's a sword in my bathroom floor. And I was aware of that. I was like, oh, interesting. Now, like, no, I think this is part of the constellation. So that is a sword. That's my bidet or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. I haven't used one ever. I'm not going to either. There's a sword in this strange little room. Okay. Goes his rep. How are you doing? Let's go there first.
Yeah, that's a funny feeling, because when Cecilia said about me that I could like go towards the light, I was looking at this light and I was thinking why I don't want to go there, and I realized that I just don't want to go there.
That's interesting. Goes to herself. It's been a while since I've checked in with you. Apologies for that. How are you?
I'm laughing at the sword because we actually had a conversation with Emily on Tuesday about the sword. We were talking about the retreat, and she said she felt like a sword coming at us, because like, what if we can't do it fully and support everyone in their own expansions? But she made a joke and she said, we would probably just stop that sword and do a constellation for it and then allow it to cut us. So it's funny that that sword is in the field now. I have a really strong urge to ask Light, Cecilia, what direction her window is facing.
Okay.
I have to find out.
Okay.
Let me get back to you.
And
Go ahead.
And the lack of power, I sense there is some mourning there, but like when I look at her, I feel so angry.
It's east.
Erica, would you bring in angels for me? Ghost's power, yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling the need. I may need to hide for a bit, hunker down, and I don't feel I have the protection I need.
Wow. Thank you. Hidden darkness. What shows up there, Jen?
It's like I want my room to be as dark as I can get it. So, and it's like I definitely do not. It's like being seen means I get found out. So there's a lot of motion in my body. I'm just rocking back and forth, and I'm also like asserting pressure of like, I'm gonna let you know I'm here, but I'm also really, really know that in this moment, I do not want anyone to actually see me. So I put on a black sweater and I tried, like, that wasn't enough, and I had to close the blinds and then turn off the lights, and so it just feels like I'm over the whole thing, and definitely present, and just kind of waiting to see who's moving where and how much I need to lean in or lean back. And I feel like my job, it's like it's working because my power, like in relationship to power, she's collapsing. So that makes me feel like I'm completing my role.
Try these words. Let's see if it feels true for that one. I have her power. Or I take her power, or I feed off her power, or it may not be true. If it's not true.
I want her power.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who needs to share goes to herself? Go ahead.
When she said that, I have the same sentence echoed in me, the one that I told you. Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Remind me of that again. Say that again.
Earlier on today.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Right.
That's what is triggering in me. And when she talks, my perception of Goza is lack of power, and the one who's watching is are changing. I feel like they're part of the same thing, and the sensation I have is an angel whose wings are cut off.
And you're feeling that towards who?
The one who's watching.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
So go ahead.
lack of power feels like the wings.
Huh. Interesting. Thank you. Sue, what do you want to share there? And then high vibration cosmic helpers.
What Ghosta just said, I was like, oh, yeah. But my focus is on relevant darkness, and I feel like I'm protective and cradling. Like this, to me, this is relevant darkness, and I'm sort of like, I'm trying to protect that from something. I feel almost maternal towards this relevant darkness, and I want to just, yeah, trying to save her or protect her.
Thank you. High vibration cosmic helpers, you had something?
I feel really tired and I don't feel any power. I feel disempowered and there's a lot of pressure in my head. I just want to sleep. I'm not able to I don't have any energy. I'm feeling very low energy right now.
I want you to let their role go for now.
Okay.
Yep. Just change back to Masuda. Thank you. Arcturians?
Yeah, we're here and we're very concerned about the dynamic with Goz's power and the hidden darkness. We're very concerned about that dynamic.
Thank you. Yeah, for them, any blind spots, anything we need to see, I need to see, keeping us safe. Yeah, and help us to shift energetics. Thank you. Angels, what shows up there, Erica? Whether we get a positive energy or a low vibration energy, whatever.
So I feel that I have a force that is pulling me back. So I'm not stable. I keep on trying to go back and I can't stand. I'm just on my knees. But I do feel, I feel connected. I feel a nice energy, but it's just something that pulls me back, that doesn't allow me to go where I should go.
Thank you.
I keep having the repetitive voice in my head of like, I need you all to know that I am here. Like, you all need to know that I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lack of power, what's happening there?
I'm feeling a little more connected to the group now. Lower back is sore, so I'm like rubbing it. I felt a moment ago I was like trying to move and that felt good, but then I was like shaking something and it was like maybe gonna fall. So I was like, okay, I better not move too much. I am feeling like this maternal or like pregnancy energy, but I really didn't want to say it. Like it feels hard to say. I don't know. There's uncertainty.
So I want you to, what happens when you see the one who is watching, which is represented by Sue?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like she's holding a kid. I don't know, a baby.
Yeah.
I was thinking that earlier.
Yeah, there's a connection. I want you you two to see one another and just feel into the connection. That's all. Just feel the connection. Let it evolve if it wants to. Just notice what happens.
I felt some just like immediate fear of being watched or judged, but now I feel like a little more settled into it.
Okay. Sue, try these words if they're true. There's love here.
There's love here. I've been wanting to like scoop the lack of power into and hold her to.
Feel a little nauseous when I hear that.
Thank you. Reno, just send me a text, send me a chat first. Send me a message, Reno. Let me, if you can. You can type it in for me. Relevant darkness, do you have a involvement with the two that were just speaking?
Yes, yes. I'm connected to the one who is watching and Ghost's lack of power. And I'm also connected to Ghost's power. But if we're talking about to the way I'm speaking right now, I'm very connected to them. And it's like I am, I'm here to watch over that hidden darkness. So it will not, because I wanted Ghosty to see that. That's why I'm always hovering over her, because that's what we need to deal with, that hidden darkness.
Thank you. Who needs to speak? Ghost as rep, and then the hidden darkness, and then power.
Yeah, I feel like a really big connection with relevant darkness, and she seems to me very like she's like so familiar, like I don't know, like a mother even, very very close, and I know that somehow she can take me out here, but she has this power to take me out from this place.
She has the power to take you out from what?
From this place where I am.
Thank you. What happens, relevant darkness, when you hear that and hear the part about mother and then goes down, go to you?
Yes, I was seeing Ghosty rep too, because I was concentrated on Ghosty, but I feel like I have that part of great grandmother. So yes, because I feel that connection.
So someone in the women's line. Good.
Yes.
Thank you. Change your name to represent that also. You could be relevant darkness, but also someone in the women's line. Ghosta, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I didn't hear who has the power to take my rep out. I didn't hear what my rep said. When she said she has the power to take me out, but I didn't hear she was referring.
I feel like she's like so familiar, so close to my lineage, her mother, grandmother, that she has those power to take me out of this place where I am right now. She can do something. I just feel she can do something.
Interesting. Again, who? Who's she?
Relevant darkness.
Okay.
Jen, for hidden darkness, you had something?
Yeah, I'm really tuned in to the rep. And it's like she's in the dark and my job, like I'm doing my job because she's unable to move out. You know what I mean? It's like I'm suddenly just like fixated on that. It's like, oh yeah, look how shadowed she is. Like that's my doing. That's where I want her to be.
Thank you. Who else needs to speak? Power, Ghosty's power.
Yeah, I'm now hidden. I'm safe. I'm watchful, but I can't use any of my power because I'm hidden, I'm safe, I'm okay. But yeah, and when the hidden darkness speaks and says stuff, it's like, no way are you gonna achieve your dastardly plans. I'm strong, but I know I'm biding my time now. I have to wait right now and hide, but I'm safe.
That activates my sword. Like when she says that, it's an invitation to be like, let's get in the ring.
Yeah, you can't find me. You cannot find me. So, just wait. When I come out, you will have your match.
Thank you. So hold that, don't say anything. Renu, can you bring in high vibration cosmic helpers?
Can you type it my name? I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I think the Arcturians can do that. Steph. Yeah, let's give high vibration cosmic helpers. Thank you, Arcturians. Hidden darkness, go ahead.
This is the game. Like, when you're ready, I'm here.
Right, which is it's a zero-sum game. It's useless. It's just fighting against the dark.
To prove that you are stronger. It's so important. You need to know how powerful and strong you actually are. That's my role. I'm here to challenge you to step in. I am just playing a role to activate this. You must step forward.
Paul, can you represent anything missing? And let's just see if the field wants to show us anything else. Ghost is light. I haven't heard from you for a bit. Would love to bring your energy in.
I feel like frozen somehow, like not in my body, just like I feel like I cannot do anything for Ghost Direct because she rejected me. But also in one way, I feel like she wants to be in the dark, like it's a secret there in the dark. And like kind of I just need to watch over her. And when she needs, I need to be ready for her to get her life back.
There's feedback. There's feedback coming, so I missed part of what you said. Your microphone's not that great. It's okay. It's just need mouth speaking super clearly into that mic.
Oh, you want me to repeat?
Yeah, please.
So I was saying that I was just starting to feel frozen since you brought all the light and darkness and like all the other elements.
Still breaking up. Do you have headphones?
Sorry. Let me try to speak. Is this better?
So far.
Okay, so I was saying like, oh, I felt it rejected by the ghost there, and I felt like she doesn't want me to help her out. Like she needs to stay in the darkness, like it's a secret there. And like I need to be prepared to bring her back in the light when she wants to come to the light. So right now I feel like I'm just frozen and watching, but I can't help her much. Like she doesn't want me to help her much.
That is an interesting thing. It's like your rep doesn't actually want to go towards light. It's comfortable in the darkness. Basuda, can you represent Ghost as darkness? Let's give that a place. And just bring that energy in for us. Who wants to share? Let's check with anything missing and just see if anything shows up there. Paul?
Just want to be off to the side, want to be facing away, not engaging in lots of movement and like the dancing that we saw earlier with Gusta's power.
Thank you. Stay with that. Just keep letting that come in and see, and let me know particularly if it changes or anything else shows up. Top shelf wear stuff. Go ahead, Arcturians.
We're just really drawn to anything that's just kind of hanging out. So in Relevant Darkness, I'm looking at the thing that's hanging out, the darkness that looks like a woman that was hung in the tapestry back there. And now I'm really drawn to whatever is in anything's frame, the top black thing, like that would look like a head to me. I don't know what that is, but now that's where my attention is that black thing on the top shelf there.
Thank you. Go ahead, Lika, and then hold on, Paul.
You know, when the hidden darkness was saying with the sword, I also have my sword. And actually, that's what she was telling me when I feel like I'm a great mom in the women's lineage. And I went out, but it tricked me. You know, it tricked me, and that's something bad happened to me. And I feel like I was killed. And that's why now I have my sword too, to protect, you know. So she's trying to get something out of you, Ghosty, but there is a trick there for her to get the power again from you. That's what happened to me.
So, Lika, I was tricked.
I was tricked.
And I was killed.
And I was killed, yes. And I felt like I was beheaded.
And they took my power.
And they took my power.
And energy and life.
And energy and life.
Thank you. Goes to his darkness, go ahead. And then goes to his rep.
Yeah, I have a question. Does Gosde come from a line of healers or anything to do with magic or, so whoever was beheaded probably was somebody very powerful. And that's the darkness that is in the field. That's the feeling that I'm getting.
Thank you.
Shall I answer that?
Yes, and then I want to go to anything missing and see what's happening there.
Yeah, all three lineages, maternal, paternal, and soul lineage. And I have I feel called to tell my rep that the light we're referring to here is not death. We're talking about the high vibrational forces and serving the good. So I just want you to understand that.
Thank you.
But there was some darkness too in the magic. So it was not all good. And I think that feels like a hovering darkness that continues.
Lika, change your name to who you represent, please. Cecilia, go ahead, and then anything missing?
Yeah, it was really interesting. After Relevant Darkness, or someone spoke about whatever she was speaking about, my battery slowed down and it just dropped and I have to go plug it in. So I'm losing my power, literally. And I have been staying on watch this whole time, amused, but knowing that I'm always in the background, I'm always here and it will all work out. But now I need to power up.
Thank you. Paul, go ahead there, and then goes his rep.
Yeah, there's just an intense energy source. I'll show you so you see. It's not in the heart chakra, it's not in the throat chakra, it's pretty much exactly in between, over the notch at the top of the breastbone. And I must keep my left hand on it, applying pressure, but it's intense.
The sense I get, see if this resonates at all, Paul, but I almost have a sense of being stabbed or something like that, almost like trying to hold the blood in.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, because I'm compelled to do it, and it's my left hand. It has to be my left hand.
Okay, thank you. Goes to darkness. Go ahead.
Somebody needs to apologize for something that was done. Maybe the stabbing or beheading or whatever it was. Or the beheading was a retribution.
Just want to make note that my hand is right in that same place on my body, and I'm very quiet, but it's like this thing, the sword I'm holding or whatever it is also right in that exact same spot, just hovering above my body a few inches. But there's a lot, it's like magnetic, just as kind of right there.
Thank you. Paul, I'm going to have you let that roll go. You may come in. Yeah, well, you come right back in. I want you to represent the one who beheaded. And give that one a place. Give it, again, 50%. Don't take it on 100%. The one who beheaded, but let's give that one or them. Could be multiple, I don't know. Let's give them a place. Let that energy just show up. We'll see what wants to show up. For the high vibration cosmic helpers, just helping to keep the field positive light, energy, love in the field. Angels, let me know if anything changes for that one. Otherwise, I may take you out of that role. And I heard you about, being pulled to the back. The one who is watching, go ahead and say that, name that.
I feel like I'm done with this role now that the great-great-grandmother is seen. That was my job. She needed to be seen. She's seen. I can step back.
Great. Sue, be yourself. Change your name, please. Who needs to share? Ghost Days rep, yes, please. And then Ghost Days lack of power.
Yeah, I want to refer to the ghosts and to the light. That I feel like I was in this place like for so long that it seems like so familiar. That this place is like the one I know for so many for so long, and I kind of feel I don't know, safe even in here. But I'm aware of light, and I want to go to the light somehow.
Try these words. Just speak them with the vibration if it's true. This feels like home.
This feels like home.
Just feel that in your body for that rep. Sue, I want you to come in as America. America, relevant to Ghost Day. I don't want like the shit show. I want like America relevant to Ghost Day because she's moving there in a couple of weeks. And this one just mentions the home feels comfortable and there's a new home that's showing up. Someone had their hand up. I'm sorry. Yes, lack of power. My bad. Yes, many times.
I've been like timidly like doing this for a minute. I feel more energized a bit when I heard like the darkness come in and claim the like great grandmother woman's lineage. And then what was I going to say? Yeah, anxiety, fear coming up like in some movement like this. Noticing ghosts as rep. I'm like, yeah, the darkness is safe. That light window is scary. Someone will see you there. Like I know there's like maybe a want to go there, but I really understand the like staying in the like dark, not be vulnerable. Yeah, and then I had a little more like nausea with like this beheading person
coming in.
So
thank you. Okay. Hold that, Mark. I want a great grandmother. I want you to see Ghost Days rep. So why don't you just look through the screen, just really see that one? Ghost Days rep. I want you to really see. Oh yeah, I have to turn off airplane mode for that. I want you to see your great grandmother. Take her in, both of you. Just see what shows up. You don't have to change. You don't have to manage it, manipulate it. Just see what shows up.
I just feel like I want to take her right hand and for her to take one step towards the light into that window. And I want to say, you're not alone. You were never alone.
I wanted to say that the same, like since 10 minutes, like I wanted you to come here and walk with me.
Yes.
I cannot do this by myself.
I will walk with you. I just needed you to see me and like claim that and invite me.
I see you all the time. I feel you. I see you, and yeah, I need you here.
Yes.
Great grandmother, I want to ask you a question. Ghost Days darkness. I want you to check this. Were you always in the light?
what do you mean? Like right now, when if I was always in the light,
No, in that lifetime.
in the lifetime?
Yep. Because
I think something happened, I think, when I was talking about that hidden darkness, and I was very powerful and I was doing things, but someone like told me, you can be even more powerful, you can do more. And this is when I did something, and that's something happened to me.
Yeah. So just say these words. I did some things that were dark.
I did some things that were dark to be more powerful, to become more powerful.
And that's my responsibility.
And that is my responsibility, not yours.
That's I have a connection to the dark also.
I have the connection to the dark also.
Look how much light comes and goes to his rep's frame. My sense would be, goes to the healing movement, it may not be, is actually to move towards the light, is actually to let go of the great-great-grandmother. It's that she's actually keeping you from the light in some way. It's not a bad thing. It just means that it could be wrong. I'm always open to be wrong, but that's what I'm tracking. Because this great-great-grandmother's been around you. She's seen you. She's watched over you. Goes to his darkness. Go ahead.
That sounds right. And I feel this huge sensation in my head and the upper part of my body, even when the great grandmother, she accepted the darkness, and somehow the darkness feels that it is feeding off God's say. She's the one giving the power, and that needs to stop.
Yeah, and I have a feeling it's through the great-great-grandmother. Let's go great-great-grandmother and then hidden darkness.
I feel like that I was here. I didn't want to cause Gazdi, any harm, but I wanted to protect her from being tricked like I was.
Goes to herself. Just take this in. It's kind of what we talked about in the intake and some of the fears that you talked about. Goes to herself. Just see your great-great-grandmother, this soul you have a love connection with. And you can just say, thank you. But a soul thank you, not a human thank you. Deeper. It goes to herself. You can speak that if you can. And you can unmute to do it.
Thank you.
I feel your love.
I feel your love.
I will be careful.
I will be careful.
And I'm going to choose power from the light.
And I want to choose power from light.
Try these words, Gosta. I honor your mistake.
I honor your mistake.
You want to add anything, change anything?
In fact, thank you for making that mistake so that I didn't have to do it.
Mm.
I'm grateful.
Goze, try this. Whatever fear is yours, I leave with you.
Mm-hmm. Whatever fear is yours, I leave it with you.
With love and respect.
With love and respect.
You're the big one.
You're the big one.
I'm the little one.
I'm the little one.
Lika, anything you want to reply? Sure.
No, I just, I just feel like I just wanted her to acknowledge that I made a mistake. And it was very heartwarming, soul warming for me when she said that, thank you, you did that mistake from, so I wouldn't have to do it. And now I feel like I can be released now. I can be fully in the light now. I can go.
Yeah, I see your head kind of tilt over towards that light, which is on that side.
Yeah.
But for that, the one who beheaded, anything to share for that one, Paul? Please.
Yeah, there was just a whole amount of energy movement at the start. I had to be up really, really high in a position of power, possibly that represented being on horseback. It was over. All the energy was in my left arm, so this was a person that was left-handed. At a time during the discussion, there was anger and a bit of hatred, but at the most part, it was doing a role for justice, was the sense. That was the intent of the person. It was not like they felt any guilt about this. This was something they had to do. And at the very end, when Ghost's rep came into the light and that played out, all the energy just then left. And
thank you for, I thank that one for showing up and bless that one on his or her way or them. Yeah, and then release and have your own guides and helpers protect for the full release. We still have another thread, right? We have 2 threads in this constellation. The other one's the hidden darkness. We're working with one of the 2 threads. Hold on, Jen, hold that. Jen, don't hold that 100%, by the way. I should remind you, some people get in the role, they're just like, oh, I'm going to do this 100% now. Take care of yourself also, energetically. I want to go to Gozé's rep first, and then I'll go to the hidden darkness that Jen's holding for us. Gozé's rep, go ahead.
I just want to, I'm relaxed. I'm very relaxed in my body. I stop breathing very deeply. So I have a lot of close feelings to my rep, to Ghosted and to my great grandmother. And I also see all of the sudden the other people here. The light is very, very close to me as well. And I'm really going to her. And I also see the power, and the power is moving. Sometimes she's with a cat. Sometimes she's she's also I'm drawn to her as well at the moment. So a lot of stuff start to I all of a sudden noticed what's going on here. Before I was cut off from the world.
Thank you. Great-great-grandmother, do you want to let her go? She could be here, but just let her go for...
Yes.
And she can, yeah.
So I can rename myself? I just...
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
She's done.
Hidden darkness, go ahead.
Yeah, it felt like that I somehow shifted into the one who was I had this sword in my throat, and I was very aware of perhaps grandmother killed me. It shifted to once she acknowledged that, it was, I had so much grief of the minute I pulled the sword out of my throat, I'm going to die. And it was I had to wait and wait for the acknowledgement. And it sort of felt like there was some kind of karmic clear for the loss of my life. And then it was I pulled it out and I just felt the blood dripping down my arms. And it was slowly, 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 I felt my soul okay, I can move forward now. And there's just, I have sadness, I have relief, I have grief. It's there's acceptance and this place in my chest where that heaviness was is kind of lifting up into the light.
Thank you. So Lika, how was that? Because I know you still have some of that energy. So what happened?
Exactly. It's the great grandmother did not kill anybody. And that's where the trick is, So I was no, I am willing to own up to what I did, but I know I did not kill anybody.
Thank you. Hidden darkness, what happens when you hear that? What's your truth?
There's a sword in my throat. Somebody did, and I don't know if it's connected to her or she ordered somebody to do it. Like somehow somehow it's relevant. I don't know exactly how.
Thank you. Ghost is darkness. What's happening?
I feel a sense of relief as well. And but I don't believe the great grandmother. She did something definitely, and that's the darkness that's present. I still feel a little tightness in my head, but otherwise I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling more alert, and I'm feeling relieved actually.
Yeah, she obviously did something. If she did some sort of a ritual, whatever the ritual was, usually the rituals are killing. They're either killing or sex or something like that, sexual perpetration. Goes to herself. Go ahead.
I feel like she asked to be killed.
The great great grandmother asked to be killed, or that the hidden darkness asked to be killed?
I don't know if she asked it or she was possessed and asked it, but I have a vision of her being stabbed by her daughter and being buried in the woods.
Of who being stabbed? The great great grandmother?
Yeah, like killed.
Maybe
But
that I was representing her as having been stabbed. Maybe that's what the connection is. Like, yeah.
Arcturians, what's happening?
Very confused right now.
All right.
There's truth that is not that's elusive.
Good. Let's stay with it. Thank you. Gozda, you were going to say something? Gozda, were you going to say something herself?
No.
Thank you. Let me pull back for a second. Just want to check in with myself. Great great grandmother, go ahead.
You know what Ghosty said, it does feel relevant to me. And what happened now, it like I saw the picture how I was tricked is that yes, I did some ritual and I asked my daughter to kill me because I thought that I was told that I will not die, I will get more power and I will be alive. But what happened when my daughter killed me and I did not become alive, that's the darkness when came in and the guilt with that.
Okay, hold that. What's happening for the hidden darkness?
Feels like reconciliation, almost like a repentance or a like she's recognizing her mistake, and somehow it's like something is moving through me, still seeking deeper resolution.
So I want the two of you to see one another. It's okay, if you can. The great great grandmother and the hidden darkness.
I feel like the hidden darkness is my daughter because then she blamed herself, that it's her fault.
What happens in darkness when you hear that?
It feels a little I mean, something released in my body. So yes, but I also feel like I was experiencing the being killed. So it was hard for me to feel like the daughter who did it. You know what I mean? So, but it feels like a strong relationship between the dying and whomever killed. Like that piece feels real. That feels like truth. I just don't know if I'm representing the daughter.
Because you died with me, the part of you, that power, you start losing your power because that darkness, that guilt and everything came over you. And that's what comes to me.
I want to pause. I'm going to pause everybody. Let me take a step back again. How's his darkness? How are you?
I feel that the hidden darkness is right. She and the great grandmother are the same. She was the one who was killed.
Hidden darkness?
It feels like to the great grandmother, like, can you take responsibility for the fact that this is your fault?
Yes, I think that's
Maybe
right.
it's your guilt.
I am taking the risk. I say that it's my fault. I claimed that it's my fault.
Erica, let that roll go for me. Erica, I want you to come in as another role. I want you to come in as great-great-grandmother's darkness. Just allow. Let's see what wants to show up.
I feel like the great great grandmother's darkness.
You're representing that.
I feel like that.
Thank you. Goes to his lack of power. What happens?
Listening here, maybe like a bit of a settling earlier with like an acknowledgement of like a mistake in I think it was between Ghost and great great grandmother. Like that interchange was powerful to me. Yeah, a little more disconnected, and I'm not sure what's supposed to like happen to me here. If I'm like floating away or morphing into something else.
Good. Just allow. Just really stay with it. Let's see what evolves. Cecilia, I think are you in a role, or are you just watching, Cecilia?
Yeah, I'm losing power again and I want to lie down and go to sleep.
Let the role go. Just be yourself. So great grandmother's darkness. It shows up there. And also check this with me, Vasuda. Just stay with it.
I want to merge with great great grandmother.
Yeah, I feel the same. My shoulders are really heavy, but before she said it, goddess darkness, I felt the same.
Try these words for Erica's version. I'm a part of you. If it's true, so only say if it's true. To the great.
I say?
Yeah, to the great grandmother.
I'm a part of you. It's hard for me to say it though.
So is it hard because it's not true, or is it hard because it's hard?
No, it's hard because it's hard.
So say, I don't want to admit this, but I'm a part of you.
I don't want to admit this, but I'm a part of you.
Basuda, I want you to slightly change roles. I want you to change to great-great-grandmother's desire for power. Slight adjustment. Lika, what happens for the great-great-grandmother?
You know, it's I admit my darkness and my desire for power, but I feel like I'm morphing, and when I own up to this, I don't want to get it back on me, you know, so I don't want them to merge with me because I want to be in the light without them.
Cecilia, can you bring in support for the great-great-grandmother? The support she needs, no soul support. Really, yeah. Great-great-grandmother's desire for power, what shows up?
Nothing at this point of time.
Thank you.
I feel I want to be part of the light too.
So let's do this. Can the two of you hold hands? Great-great-grandmother and great-great-grandmother's darkness. Great-great-grandmother's darkness, I want you to try these words. Because what I notice with you is the white that you're wearing, but I also see your black hair. And if it feels true, can you just say, I am both?
I am both.
And great-great-grandmother, can you say, if it's true and feels relevant, me too?
Me too. Yeah.
Great-great-grandmother, I want you to, if you can, for that soul, call in your wholeness.
Okay. Calling in my home.
And you got support in the field for you. Got some energy here to help you. But whole, light and dark. While that's happening, Vasuda, what's happening in there? Anything else?
The thought that's coming to my mind is that Gosde, instead of taking the darkness, should take the grandmother's power. You know, she should feel and integrate that power and let go of the darkness. Because there was a lot of power, and that is what will help you.
I hear that. I'm not sure about that one. What happens, Gosde's rep, when you hear that?
I just feel that whatever grandma chose in the past, then she wanted to go towards the light. But she's very powerful and she can be got the support in real life. And she loves her. So she can be like a huge support on many, many levels. Yeah, I just feel towards her very, very strong connection. The strongest one of all of those people.
Thank you. Great-great-grandmother, how's your connection to your darkness?
You know, I'm neutral towards it. I'm not saying, oh, I admit my darkness. But for some reasons, what comes to me constantly, I still worry, you know, like something tricked me, and I guess it's my own issue. you know, that something, and I am responsible for my choice, and I'm take responsibility, but there is always a fear that I'm fearful for Ghosty, that someone is gonna trick her.
I want you to say this again. I was tricked.
I was tricked.
And I'm scared you'll be tricked.
And I'm scared you'll be tricked. Because with lots of power also comes a lot of, I feel like, not that just a temptation, but something comes to trick you, to test you constantly.
And I failed the test.
And I failed the test. I feel like there were lots of tests and I succeeded in lots of them, but this one I failed.
When you say that, I want you to see the hidden darkness, whatever that being is that's over there. And just say that to that one, if it's true, I failed that test.
Yeah, I failed that test.
Just feel it in your heart. Feel what's true in your heart. Just give it a place. Give your heart a place around this.
Yes.
And it devastated me.
It did. It destroyed me. It devastated me.
Yeah, I was going to use the word destroyed also. Yeah.
Destroyed me. And I have like so much tears inside of me.
Yeah. So I just want you to connect with, see the color, see the similarity, whatever soul dynamic existed between you and that one that Jenna's representing. And just tell that one again, I failed the test.
I failed the test.
And the tears are locked inside.
And the tears are locked inside.
I forgive you.
Hidden darkness. I want to know if you can take off the sweater. Now, energetically, do it. Yeah. And then if that one can come closer to the screen.
Yeah, and it's sort of like I forgive you or you are forgiven. It's kind of the voice is shifting states or, tenses, but it's like there is just this sense of.
Try these words if they're true. It was bigger than us.
It was bigger than us.
And we had a part.
And we had a part.
Anything else you want to say to great grandmother?
Yeah, it's time for both of us to let this go.
Try these words for that one, Jen, if it's true. Your great-great-granddaughter will be okay.
Your great-great-granddaughter will be okay. She is okay.
America, I'm going to rename you. I'm going to rename you the Light of America, which there is. There's a lot of light in your frame, and there's not much in Ghostday's frame, but there's a similarity in your frames. Ghostday, I want you to look at America. America, what would you share with Ghostday?
You and all your parts and your full history are welcome here. In your completeness, you are welcome here.
There's a home for you here.
There is a home for you here.
Does that feel true?
Yes, it does.
So Ghostday herself, with love, I want you to turn on a light in your space. I want you to do it with love, conscious. And feel your love for your great-great-grandmother. Try these words, great-great-grandmother. If you can say them vibrationally and they're true, it goes to herself. I will look over you.
Yes, I will look over you. I
But
will
I,
always look over you.
but I won't stop you.
But I won't stop you.
Your path is your path.
Your path is your path.
The light and the dark.
The light and the dark.
I leave it all with you.
I live it all with you.
And there's a sense, great-great-grandmother, of you actually backing up some, if that feels appropriate.
I leave it all to you, but it is hard for me, to let you because I want to protect you. So, but if it's your wish, I will back up a little bit, not much, not yet.
Goes to his rep. How is it when it happens?
I don't want her to back up. I want her
You
in
don't.
my. She's my source of the power. I mean, I don't care about her past. I just love her, and she's kind of my angel or something. She's very important for me.
Yeah, but my sense is, I could be wrong on this, but my sense is there's a bit of over-controlling. She's actually a little too close. Goes to herself. Go ahead.
I realize that she's sitting at the midpoint of darkness and light at this moment. And yes, I have great love for her, but I need her to allow me to be me.
I get to make my own mistakes.
I get to make my own mistakes.
There's something really powerful there, so stay with that. Soulfully powerful. Yeah, there's something about you actually keeping this one back, Ghost Day, as part of your power. Your power is actually setting a boundary in a good way. Loving boundary. It's boundary. And you can also say, Ghost Day, and you will always have a place.
You will always have a place.
I'm a powerful soul too.
And I'm a powerful soul too.
That's that energy that came in during our intake. Remember when you were just like,
mm-hmm. And I need you to step back.
Beautiful.
If I need your protection, I'll call you in.
And at times I will.
And at times I will. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's something about your soul strength saying here. Yeah, Jen, go ahead for that one.
Just sort of had this sense that like my name would be turned into resolved karma, or like resolution there, and that there's actually a light for me, because in my screen, Goza, I'm right above you, and I feel like, okay, I'm here now, and I'll help keep her at bay. I feel like grandma, there's still residue with grandma that she needs to figure out, and that you stepping in and claiming that creates, like, I feel like I'm now on your team of protection. This part of me has been resolved. I'm another ally.
Fasuda, could you come closer and bring the dog with you? I like the dog energy. I don't know why. Arcturians, you were going to say something? You chatted, messaged me. Just go ahead and say it.
We're just drumming to clear out the trauma debris from the field now.
Thank you. Goes to his lack of power first. Goes to herself. Go ahead.
I also want to remind my great-great-grandmother that she really needs to step back, because I need room for my mother, my grandmother, and my great-grandmother.
They're not as powerful as you are. So I
It
need
doesn't matter.
it's
It doesn't matter.
Try these words.
Not your call.
Goes to herself.
Yeah.
I leave the lust for power with you.
Pardon?
I leave the lust for power with you.
I leave the lust for power with you.
That's part of this soul's journey. Yeah. Beautiful. Lack of power first. How are you doing? And then goes his power.
I came to sit down. I'm feeling more grounded, a little, yeah, like some tears and sad kind of coming up throughout hearing everyone. And then also this, like, some moments of feeling like I was kind of like turning to stone or something. But I'm also playing with this, like, the binary, like, dark power, lack of power. Aren't they both needed? Do we have to say dark, is evil, or, or lack of power is bad? I don't know. I'm also aware of, like, power, ghost is power, like dancing and moving. And I feel, yeah, happy to see that.
Let's check in there. Goes his power. You're muted.
Sorry. So it felt like there I was hidden in a hut in the woods. It was really cold. So as things were happening in the fields, it's like morning came, the sun came out, I'm able to leave the hut, I'm able to come into the light. Yeah, so now I've been reclaiming the power. I've got back my connection to whoever it is, but not completely fully, but maybe 90%. The rest, I say I'm about 80% recharged. I feel like I'm still in this clearing. I'm still preparing. It's all good. I haven't gone out in the world yet. It's almost all resolved, but I'm feeling very powerful again. Very good.
Thank you. So it goes to herself. I want you to look down again at the light of America. Almost looks like the Statue of Liberty. I can imagine that. Yeah. And just take that in. Just take in that some energy of that continent, that country. America was built on some very beautiful things. Resolved karma, go ahead, Jen.
I feel like this is very, very good for you.
Support for great-great-grandmother, anything you want to share?
I'm in between light and support, and I totally agree with what Resolve Karma just said.
Beautiful. Thank you. Who else wants to speak? Who else needs to speak? Has something burning to share?
I
ahead.
feel that I can leave now.
Thank you. Yes, let that one go. Thank you so much. Bless that role just with love and respect. Thank you. Julie, I think you can let that role go. Great. Who else? Does anybody else need to share anything? Feels like it's fairly complete. Go ahead, great-great-grandmother.
I feel like there is something still for grandmother, so, and there is something with the ghost's power or whatever. Still something is not fully out, that is connected to ghost, because I feel like something keeps me here in the interesting state that I cannot let go.
Let me take that in for a second. Goes to herself. Try these words. I won't fight with you.
I won't fight with you.
Yeah.
I won't fight with you.
And just radiate love.
I just radiate love.
Just do it. Actually, do it right now.
Okay.
Thursday's light. How are you?
I've been feeling in full connection with Costa, like I'm reconnected with her and at peace and like really connected like before and joy and just in a calm state.
I want the two of you to connect. I want the two of you to connect energetically. If we were in this, we are in an energetic space the same, but I'm going to put the two of you together. The two of your shirts actually equal the shirt color that Marta's wearing, the Ghost Days rep's wearing. And so I want the two of you to see one another. Also, Ghost Days light, you look young to me. So maybe an indication that there's a young element to the light. So Ghost Day herself, just take in, feel the connection. Sorry, my internet's slow. Feel the connection. Try these words, Ghost Day herself. I will protect you.
I will protect you.
But I won't hide you.
But I won't hide you.
Thank you.
And I'm loving how vibrant you feel.
Yeah. And it feels like Ghost Days wrap a part of that connection also. So the three of you kind of, we're in the same space, just feel, because you're on my screen, you're in the same, next to one another. Goes to herself, try these words. If they're true, there are other sources of power.
There are other sources of power.
That feels important. There's something about knowing that you can get your power from the light. Draco, grandmother, did you want to say something?
Yes, because this is what I needed to see. Now I can step back because I wanted Gosdi to reconnect with light and show that light and radiate that light. Because when she does that, she can pass the test. Because the only reason I didn't want to leave fully, it's because of the test that I was concerned.
So great-great-grandmother, I want you to connect to the light just over your right shoulder and release her.
Yeah.
To go to the light over there. And great-great-grandmother would be saying, I'm still watching you though.
Just watching. Just watching. Not I'm not your obstacle.
That feels better. Anybody else need to say anything? This is Rebecca.
I just want to ask Golda if she ever was connected with dancing. Dancing, is it ringing kind of thing?
When I was a child, but I'm sensing the need for the body movement here, the need for dance. Yeah, that rhythm. Yeah, I'm feeling it. And I feel like my power needs that too.
Jack is froze.
Yeah, I think Jack froze. But I'm ready to hear from you, my power.
Yeah. I've been checking around. There was something lurking. So and it was like a rabbit in the bushes, but a really rabid one, or an evil terrier, small dog.
And then when the great grandmother talked about there's something being left, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And it's looking pretty clear. It's actually looking pretty clear. Yeah, I feel pretty much back to where I was, pretty much. Still a few lingering elements, but they're clearing. They're going. I rock. I feel cool. I feel really good.
And my message to great-great-grandmother is thank you for protecting her. Your job here is done. Thank you for guarding her. Your work here is done.
Anything else that needs to be said? Go ahead, Vasudha.
I'm feeling a bit sad. There's some kind of sadness that I feel, but I want to let the role go.
Yeah, there's going to be grief around this loss of connection. It's been a very big connection.
Yeah.
And so you can grieve. Maybe, Gozda, you can even leave this connection in Turkey in a good way. I don't know if there's a ritual. I mean, she stays with you, of course, but yeah.
I think I might take that connection to the Black Sea. So that connection can stay between Turkey and Crimea.
Great.
And I'll just carry the love in my heart to America.
Okay. Anyone else needs to speak? All right. So thank you all so much. So Gozda, with love and respect for you, for your perfect soul path, for your great-great-grandmother, we leave everything, give back to you everything that is yours. We keep only what is ours. We also keep any medicine for our souls. And so all of us, you can feel yourself bow, feel yourself release, really feeling the giving back and the honoring of Gozda's soul path, and keeping any medicine for our soul from this constellation.